Former principal is taking the ABC Unified School District to court. She claims she was demoted from her job for doing the right thing and reporting a teacher who was making death and suicide threats. CBS 2's Stacey Butler talked with her tonight. She's live at ABC Unified's headquarters in Cerritos. Stacey?
Rick, attorneys for the Unified School District here were unable to reach an agreement on a settlement today. Tonight, we spoke with the former principal who says she feels like she was thrown under the county school bus.
It has been the worst nightmare.
Demoted for doing what she says she thought was the right thing.
They knew it was wrong and they covered it up.
Former Stour Elementary School Principal Eileen Blagden says when her kindergarten teacher told her he wanted to kill 2 teachers at the school and end his own life, her first thought was report it. When she did, she says a school district representative warned her not to tell health authorities, the 2 teachers, or police.
She said to me, if you report this, you'll be sorry. She made it very clear it was a directive to say nothing.
So Dr. Sue, is it true that on February the 2nd or February the 3rd, 2010, Dr. Hansen told you that on Friday, January 29th, she directed Eileen Blagden not to do anything about Kevin Kirby's threats to kill 2 kindergarten teachers at Stowers Elementary School?
Yes.
But Blagden says when she learned the teacher who allegedly made the threats also had a criminal history that includes more than 1 arrest for lewd behavior and indecent exposure, she says she was worried about the safety of her other teachers and her students.
Why was Kevin Kirby transferred from, is it Leo Elementary School? Was he transferred from Leo?
Correct.
Why?
Mr. Kirby had been on leave.
For what reason?
There was a legal issue involving Mr. Kirby.
You mean he was accused of a crime? Is that what you were talking about?
Yes.
What crime was that?
I don't recollect the record on that. I would hate to speculate on what the crime was.
Wasn't it lewd and lascivious conduct?
It could have been something along those lines in that general area.
Do you know he has 1 conviction? He's been arrested 3 or 4 times? Were you aware of that?
I was not aware that it was for that issue.
Did you ever ask him?
Of course not.
You didn't ask Kevin Kirby why he was arrested?
I didn't know that Kevin Kirby was arrested.
Well, you said he was on leave because he had some criminal matter pending.
Well, I knew he was arrested for that, but you said he was convicted.
He was convicted.
And my question was, he was not convicted for that issue.
All right. Did you ever ask Kevin Kirby what the nature of his the charges against him were?
I did not talk to Kevin Kirby about the charges.
Did anybody in your employ ever do that? Anybody working for the district ever do that?
Dr. Hansen had a conversation with Kevin Kirby.
And did she ever tell you what he said?
No.
Did you ever ask her?
No.
Did you even care?
She told the 2 teachers he allegedly threatened they didn't have to come to work. Then she filed a police report.
They were fearful of this man before this incident happened.
In a sworn deposition, the former school superintendent, Gary Smutt, told Blagden's attorney that Blagden was demoted because she refused to follow a district directive not to tell anyone about the threats. It wasn't a cover-up, he said. The district representative just wasn't sure if the threats were credible.
I believe she wanted to verify that Eileen got the statements correct before she brought trouble or problems or concerns to people.
Blagden's case against the ABC Unified School District will go to trial in the fall. We tried to reach out to district representatives tonight. They were unavailable for comment.
Dr. Hansen ever tell you why Kevin Kirby was transferred?
We needed to find a new assignment.
And did she tell you that?
Yes.
And when Dr. Hansen told you that we needed to find a new assignment, did you ask her why?
Yes.
And did she give you an answer?
The answer was that he was found not guilty.
Is that a typical practice at ABC when someone is accused of a morals crime, if they're found not guilty, that you transfer them? Is that a procedure that goes on at ABC?
if the charges are dropped or found not guilty, we weigh each of them on a case-by-case basis what to do.
Is there any document, any written document you've ever learned about, read, or seen that states the reasons for Kevin Kirby's transfer?
No.
Are you guys trying to cover up the reasons for his transfer? Is that why you're being evasive?
And now only on 4, a formal principal is suing now to get her job back after she claimed she was demoted for reporting to authorities the death threats made against teachers at her school. Once again, a good evening at 6 o'clock. I'm Chuck Henry.
And I'm Lucy Nolan. That former principal is not only suing to get her job back, but she says also to make a point. NBC4's Patrick Healy has a story you'll only see right here. Patrick.
Lucy and Chuck, what makes this all the more surprising is that Stowers Elementary and its parent school district both enjoy an outstanding reputation, but a black mark looms in the allegations of the former principal here. With her husband's support, educator Eileen Blagden is pursuing a lawsuit not only to be reinstated as principal at Stowers Elementary, but also, she says, to make the point that when death threats are made, law enforcement and the targets need to be notified.
I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be here today with a lawsuit against the school district because I did the right thing. I protected the children from potential harm. And they wanted to sweep it under the rug.
2 years ago, a Stowers teacher had a traffic accident on his way to the Cerritos campus. Blagden said when he came to her office, he was despondent, and then said he hated 2 of his fellow teachers.
He said, I want to hire a hitman and kill them.
Blagden said paramedics transported the teacher, and she notified the district he needed mental health care. She said district administrators told her not to tell anyone of the incident, not law enforcement, not even the threatened teachers.
And she said to me, if you do, you'll be sorry.
Blagden nevertheless went to the sheriff. A day later, the ABC Unified District placed her on administrative leave and later demoted her back to teacher.
You can't retaliate against what you might call a whistleblower.
Attorney Ronald Wilson filed suit and has already taken the depositions of a number of district officials. Wilson recalled one of his questions to a human resources administrator who Blagden said told her to keep quiet.
Did it ever occur to you that the teachers could be dead if what she said is true? And incredibly, Patrick, she told me she never even thought about that.
The district has taken the position Blagden's demotion was because of job performance, not the death threat incident. The district lost a motion to have the case thrown out. The district maintains it has handled the matter appropriately. Now, here's the kicker. The teacher in question, at the time he was transferred here, had a criminal record, including an arrest for lewd conduct, though not a conviction. He left the district within days of the incident. We were not able to contact him.
My understanding is this was a case that did not deal with minors.
The question was, what is the practice?
It's a case-by-case basis.
All right, so in Kevin Kirby's case, what was the practice?
Objection, vague and ambiguous.
He was placed on a leave until the case was done.
So, just out of curiosity, he was transferred because he was found not guilty. If he had been found guilty, would you have promoted him or something?
No.